Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I copy, Alex, loud and clear.
Can you start going to the Tejon pass and give me report, please?
Come back one time.
Can you start going to the Tejon pass and give me report, please?
I'm waiting to get Dan out of here, and then I'll be heading out on the back, headed toward the Cajon Pass, right?
Yep.
That's Roger.
Time is 12:06 p.m. September 14th, 2012, Friday. Turbulent. It's early in the day though. Fuck me. Jesus! Green off my right wing. Alright, let's get over to 12:19 p.m. 7,800 feet, climbing at 400. Drift with this, hopefully this goes over the back. Nice view of everything. Silverwood Lake, Lake Gregory, Lake Arrowhead. Soon maybe we'll be able to see Big Bear Lake, some 35 miles away. Smoother. No. Spoke too soon. 8251. Top down, Crestline down there, pay attention. It's a bullet thermal. It's got corroder on the edges. Get in there, come on. Get in. Get in, come on.
I copy, Alex. I enjoy calling.
Jonathan 9000, Double Canyon.
Jonathan out Devil's Canyon, John.
Okay, there we go. Let's save battery life. Hopefully, got enough altitude to get the show on the road here. Any southeast push at all. Here, I think. 8,700 feet. Behind Pine Flats. 95, not 94, 48. FVG. Gliders back there look like specks. $96.68. Silverwood Lake. Climbing at 400. Only 2.75 miles northwest of launch. $900 coming up in a second. 99.01. All right, 99.30. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Oh! Whoa! $10,000. A little over half. Alright, you can find a lift line. Somewhere there'll be a lift line. Running now. Coming down at 500 feet a minute. 8-to-1 glide angle. Time is 12:31 p.m. 26-minute flight time. Really getting flushed now. Hope this works. Fast and hard. 900 feet a minute down. 5-to-1 glide angle. Okay. Should be a lift line somewhere with all this sink. feet. Lost the ground in 2 minutes. Still getting drilled. Better head out for the desert. 9,000 500, we're still getting drilled. Oh. Maybe it's about to end.
Ground level next to the 15 going up the Cajon Pass. Come back. Place 7,500. Greg Jonathan, 7 miles northwest, 7,500 feet. Copy? Harness, it's just not comfortable. Beautiful view of Silverwood. Okay, we're 6.5 miles northwest. Okay, save the battery. Oh, there's some good lift, I think. Oh my God! Holy shit, I thought there was going to be a tumble. Wow! Whew. That was not fun! Get in. Come on, hard as you need to. See, 12:40 p.m. 35 minutes.
get off radio. I can't have any distraction now. Not if that's going to happen. Let's get out of here. 7,500 feet. Eyes are watering. Half VG, that'll work. Not a lot of altitude. 7,500 feet. 6.7 miles out. Okay, battery save, 2, 3. Is this it? Is this the one? It's still early, it's only 12:45 p.m., keep that in mind. $78.80. Seven miles. There's a nice pop. $8,000 finally. $8,600. I like it. Smoother air. Haven't gone anywhere. 7.4 miles. 43 minutes. $88.64. $9,000.
9,200, still climbing at 400 feet a minute. 7.5 miles, that's all we've done. We're just behind Tejon Mountain. So the route we took was a loser. Better off in front, going over the back from Tejon Mountain. Oh well, best laid plans. Identify. $9,600. Chris, is that you? Jonathan, Tejon Pass, 10,000. Radio check, anybody, radio check.
Range loud and clear, Jonathan. Kept it at 10,000.
Thanks. No sign of Alex. sinking at 600. Freight train down below. Mormon rocks up ahead. Another beautiful, beautiful formation off to my left. Right there is Sergi. 10 miles. 9,200 feet, 10 miles out, heading for Wrightwood, hopefully. Hundred feet, 10.7 miles, 10.7. Mormon Rocks, here we come. Oh! Jesus!
Close to the highway right now, from the left.
Alex, I can't hear what you're saying. Mormon Rocks down there. And hopefully, right in, this thing says the wind is due east. Southeast. Well, Alex is right. The wind is from the west. No! Fresh air. Better. 12.4 miles, 7,700 feet. It's Jonathan, 12.5 miles, 7,700 feet, Mormon Rocks.
That's a Roger. Mormon Rock 7700.
Thank you, sir. Signaling like Flint now. Much smoother now. Okay, BG's off. 13 miles, 8,800 feet. I don't know what you call this valley on the north side of the range, San Gabriel Range, but I'm heading for it. I think this valley leads into Wrightwood. Sort of turbulent. Let's try some right turns, see if I can even do them. Jason seems to think I'm incapable of doing a right turn, and I'm inclined to agree. Nice view this way. Okay, there's Alex. Alex, I see you under me. Too good. Yeah, let's begin back there. Let's go for it. There he is. Try to catch him that way. He's behind me to my right, however. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. Down, 1,300 down, 1,400 down. Blow me down. Oh my goodness, 8,200 feet. Holy smokes. Oh, here we go again. 1,000 down. Holy smokes! Whoa! Whoa! Holy smokes! Oh my God! Ah! Okay, 48 miles an hour. We got a big tailwind. Hopefully that's because there's lift up ahead. Still sinking hard, but not as bad. Alright, more reasonable. 300 down, I can 400 down. Get my mouth shut. Boy, more sink, more junk. More junk. Oh boy, 7,500. Okay, let's get the visor open a little. But it's not as bad now. Here it comes. Alex is now about 2 miles behind me. He got drilled also. It looks like he's lost as much altitude. It looks like he's alright. Okay, Alex is going for that valley. It's a little tiny speck right way out there, a couple miles. She's going for the spine. So am I. Okay, I hope this works. Something 800 feet. 15.6 miles.
1,000 down.
800 down. Okay. Let's get out front. Probably need to fly out over the desert. This is not a smart move. Monster tailwind. So, need to get way out there. I hope I can get out of this valley. Well, either I can or I land in that little village down there, whatever it is. 7,000 feet, 16 miles, 52 mile an hour. It's 1:10 p.m., an hour and 4 minute flight time! Oh boy. Feels like there's lift in this direction. Is there turbulence? Over. There we go. 6,600 feet, 17 miles. We are fucked. If we don't get over this next spine, we are screwed. We are landing. Greg, Jonathan, 18 miles, 6,000 feet. I'm going down here. I do not want to land here. Shit. That is really nasty terrain. If I land there, I'm definitely going to break something. Go. Focus. 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 I see a place to land out there by the highway if I can get over this ridge. Probably good time to unzip. Getting the scenic tour. 0 VG. $5,800 feet. Okay, protect our eyes. Jonathan, did you copy? Right. $59.90. Okay, let's not jinx this. Don't do that. Go out. Go out. Go out. Get away. You're in the fucking rotor of the mountain. It's suckering you in to get out over those flats and to land by those utility wires. Better yet, get up. Thermal's still working. Off. $57.71. Alright, I think I'm out of here. Nice view. It'll be nicer if I get to 12 grand.
like 1,000 guns right behind you, coming from Lake Arrowhead. I got Arrowhead, Gregory, and I can't remember what it is. Bird.
Greg, Jonathan, do you copy?
Range loud and clear.
18 miles out, 7,000 feet. I'm over the highway 138 or whatever it is.
17 miles, gotcha.
18.
18, gotcha.
I'm right at the foot of the north side of the range on the valley floor.
Foot of the range, valley floor.
Thanks. Alex Gagarin is like 3 miles behind me.
That's Roger 3.
Somewhere back there is dear Alex.
You're right.
Wind is from the southeast. Okay, let's go out over the desert. Okay, 8,500. 19.3 miles an hour and 21 minutes. That is not acceptable. We've made a lot of errors. Seven eighths. Let's just go follow the highway. I don't trust that mountain range. Follow the foot. Hopefully we can get something better. Miles an hour. Wind is southeast. Spades. $700 a minute down. Wind is east, southeast. Pretty much heading straight downwind. And no signs of lift. Nothing. I don't even, oh, there, I feel a pull. Okay, 7,000 feet. Drift. It's like going straight downwind. Crestline. Okay. What's going on? Okay, look for LZs. There's a thing that looks like a good trigger. Motherfucking shit harness. Hate this fucking thing. I'm much better off in a cocoon. Come on, it's just setting. 6,400. Greg, Jonathan, 22 miles, 6,400.
That's a roger. 22 miles, 6,400.
I'm at the north foot of the mountain.
Roger, north of the mountain.
Where are you?
Let's over right one.
Altitude. Greg, I need your location. Greg. Greg Carey, I need a wind report, please. Does anybody hear me? Greg, I need a surface report. I don't hear you.
Right now, wind is dead calm.
Where are you?
18 and 138.
Steve, I am climbing at averaging 500 foot per minute above the 215, and it's pretty far away right by a little mountain. Climbing up 6,000 feet right now.
Shut the fuck up. Boy, there's nowhere to land out here. Nothing. It's all fucking brush. Greg, Jonathan, I'm landing 23 miles out. Would you please come out here?
Bring it, Blakey!
Fuck you.
Hey, did you say you were landing?
300 feet AGL going down.
You wanted to get on Highway 138?
Yes!
Greg, Highway 138, 23 miles out. Jonathan says landing is imminent.
100. Convergence cloud. Anticipated. Big haze dome. Looks like, oh, there's a line of haze domes. Convergence line right over there. Convergence line. Shut the fuck up. See if I can get into it from the back side.
Okay. Convergence line. Unfortunately for me, it's on the south side of the mountain range, and I'm on the north side where I've already hit lee side rotor. Lovely. 6,500 feet. 23 miles, 0.8. So I should just forget about the range and just keep flying the foothills. I don't need to be high to go far.
Jonathan, 6,500 feet. I had a low save while I was landing. 24 miles.
Dust travel report. Load range 600, 1,000 and climbing.
Okay, 6,800. $69.80. All these mistakes. That's what happens when I get 4 hours sleep because I'm editing a cheesy documentary video.
I'm flying with garbage in the air. Garbage in the air.
Well, be a good scout and pick it up, would ya?
Very impressive.
Time is 1:44. We're at 7,600 feet climbing. Hour 38-minute flight time. Duration 24.3 miles. Save the battery.
Thank you. Jonathan, I'm in the same thermal, but higher.
Alex, I need your kilometers from launch, or I don't know where to find you.
I'm just right over you.
You're over Rebar Dan, not me. Finally, a big thermal. Something shiny out there. Okay, now we can see into the San Gabriel Valley finally. Now we're being pulled up into the convergence line. Now it's really happening. $8,600, 26.3 miles, 1 hour and 47 minutes flight time, 1:53 p.m. Dan and I haven't screamed at each other in minutes. It's a new record.
So are you over the antennas at Little Mountain or by Marshall? The antennas by Little Mountain. Right now. There's a big dust level in the Cajon Pass and that sandy wash to the left of the highway.
Alright, we're out of here.
Yeah, I turned around, I can see it now. Right, coming right from there. Gravel pit. It's a big one, but I'm too far to take it there. I gotta find something around here because I'm thinking of the rock.
You people need to shut the fuck up.
I go above the highway.
Convergence is all on the other side of the mountain range. I really fucked this up. Need to get back out over the desert.
I'm almost over the house and I still have $6,000.
Okay, 8.8 miles. Motherfuck. some crazy pop. 28.1 miles. I don't know what this is. Bounced big time. Meanwhile, there's a convergence line dead over the center of the San Gabriels, and I'm not in it, and I can't get to it. I'm on the wrong side of the mountain, making really lousy progress. An hour and 52 minutes, 28.2 miles. Not at all good. Down here working drags. $7,600. Boy, those convergence clouds are way up there. Oh man, no. Oh man, I am just so screwed. Could have flown the front range. I'd be at Silmar already. Screwed. 7,300 at 29 miles. Pathetic. Can't see it. 2326. Probably should go out front by that bridge. We are never going to see that convergence line, so let's forget it. Okay, 30.2 miles, 6,800 feet. We just found this thermal. This is our second turn in it. Being humiliated by this convergence cloud line that's at like 14,000 feet over the middle of the range. So I'm down here groveling, as Mitch would call it. Not going up. Okay, focus. Greg, this is Jonathan. Do you copy?
That's a roger.
I am at 30.3 miles, 7,000 feet, climbing slowly at the foot of the mountain.
That's a roger.
Thank you, Greg. Any chance I could get a surface report?
Northeast at 3.
Copy that, and that's what I'm experiencing here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is it, boys and girls. If we're heading for the convergence, it's now. $81.65, 30.2 miles. Climbing very, very nicely. Was. Beautiful, beautiful rock formation. Straight ahead, right now, it's right ahead. Big, like, I don't know, 4 miles long. Reminds me of Mormon rocks. A lot of just beautiful geography on this side of the mountains. Alright, looks like I'm about 4,500 feet below cloud base. So I'm at approaching 9,000 feet, so that would put cloud base at like 13.5, consistent with today's, well, my interpretation of the forecast. Now you can see the tops of the San Gabriel range finally, and you might even be able to see a little bit of one of those lift line clouds. Finally getting a decent ride out of this day. 9,000 feet. Alright, let's save our batteries. Maybe we'll get a long flight. Whoa. Okay, are we back? Yes. Alright. It's 2:11 p.m. 2 hours, 5 minutes. 30.4 miles. 9,400 feet. I'm wondering if I can get onto the San Gabriel Mountains from the backside here. That didn't feel right. Whoa, now we're falling. Falling really fast, like 2,000 feet a minute. Let's get out of here. That was not wise. Alright, let's go for that rock formation. Forget about the cloud street. 9,000 feet is plenty of altitude to work with on the north side here. Okay, we're heading for the beautiful rocks. Negative, Alex. I don't see you anywhere.
Well, I see you flying them now. Yeah, going forward. I'm slightly behind and lower than you.
Alex, you are not near me. You're near Rebar Dan. Man, there's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rock formation. And maybe it's triggering too. I wonder what this is called. I don't think I know of its existence. Man, we're getting drilled. Looking for Alex. I don't see him. No Alex. Alex is by Dan. Must be confused. 8,500 feet, 32.3 miles. It's funny how I don't remember this formation from the last flight, which I did on a Sport 2. That is the last flight. I went over the back this direction. That's like 3 years ago. But Dave Aldrich, God bless you, Dave. You're a good old boy. We're going down at 600 feet a minute. Getting drilled and tossed like a salad. But I gotta tell you, this rock formation is the shiznit. Faux shizzle. Oh man. 8,100 feet, 32.9. Feeling, hearing a little bit of love. Still don't see Alex anywhere. Okay, battery's getting low. Camera's running. Man, I just got slapped good. 8,200 feet, 33.5 miles. We're still over the Magic Rock Formation. Some highway here that leads to a plateau. Wonder what this town or village or whatever it is called. Okay, 8,097, 33.8. We're going to just keep heading downwind. Let's get some VG going. How do you find a thermal? Pull your VG rope. That's how. 34 miles. 2:19 p.m. local time. Well, at least we're farther than yesterday for whatever it's worth. Some zero sync. Back at where we were. Zero sync. Boy, those clouds are high. It really pisses me off. So there's lift around here, and I'm not sure where to find it. on the backside of the rocks. Cool. Don't want to be stuck in zero sync doing nothing. Okay. Nice view. Be nicer from down the middle of the spine. Don't get suckered. Stay at the foot. Stay at the foot. Been suckered too many times. Alright, let's just keep going down range. 34.6 miles. We're going 44 miles an hour across the ground. 7,900 feet. 2:21 p.m., 2 hours and 15 minutes air time. So, we're averaging about 15 miles an hour. I could have had Dave Aldridge chase me on his bicycle and he'd be well ahead of me. It's so funny. Alright, let's forget the mountains, work the floor, forget the mountains, work the floor. Save our battery. No! Okay, we just did a thermal after getting drilled. 7,700, 7,800 feet, 35.5 miles. Trying to work the valley floor and avoid the mountains, which have been a sucker's gambit. Okay, 2:23 p.m., 2 hours, 17 minutes flight time. 7,900 feet. Yeah. Okay. Nice view, but time to save. $7,600 and change, 37.3 miles, got about a 6 mile an hour tailwind, going 44 miles an hour. It's 2:28 p.m., 2 hours, 22 minutes into the flight, and we're looking for enough lift over these hills to make it to Lake Palmdale and get to the normal Trigger by Avenue S, assuming it's even working. And I'm looking out at this convergence line and I'm just humiliated because I could be at 13,000 feet going 60 miles an hour right now. And I'm going about, my progress is 1/3. Just a major screw up going over the back. Worst decision I have made. I mean, this convergence line is gigantic. And I can't get to it because I'm on the lee side of the mountain range. Really upsetting. I mean, I've gone 37.7 miles, which is great, and I had to work hard, and I had some low saves, but you know, it's not the same as being at 13,000 feet going in a straight line at 60 miles an hour in a convergence line. So anyway, I'm going to shut the camera off and shut up. Alright, fine. Oh! Didn't work. suckers move. 7,600 feet, 38 miles. I'm gonna have to go back out. Thought that point was working, but it's not. Alright, and it's 2:31. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, we just got blown out of there and dropped. Alright. Can't even get to the camera if I want it. Whoa! This may be it. Look around, see which way the wind blows. LA woman, you're my woman. Okay, we're 38.4 miles out, 7,600 feet, and it looks like a due east wind, and I think this point is now working, but out here, not closer in. Looking, oh, these clouds. God, I'm just about ready to cry. I'm down here groveling, and there's this 14,000 foot high cloud street that goes more than 100 miles. The only way I'd get to it was be a very powerful motor. And so I just get to look at it and cry. I would be, right now, I'd probably be in Simi Valley, about 75 miles from Crestline instead of 38.5. I think we all screwed up by flying over the back, but who would have known? View is getting better at least. Okay, 79.42, climbing at 300. Check our battery life, pretty darn low. Greg, this is Jonathan, 38.7 miles, 8,200 feet in a very weak climb.
That's Roger, 30 miles out. Wind is due north, picked up to about 5 to 7.
Copy that, thank you. Okay.
Greg, hey, how far out are you?
I'm sitting on 138 in Fair Blossom.
Cool.
What direction is the wind blowing? Is it east or is it south or west? Northeast, 327.
Okay, if that's the case, I can fly into the range. If that's really true. This time I won't get lee-side rotor. I think it's true. 39.2 miles, 8,992 feet. It's 2:41. And I've been in the air 2 hours, 34 minutes. Okay, and what else? That's it, I need to focus. Maybe I'll get lucky this time. Oh man, I just got some weird flushing.
Hey Greg, 327 west, hit it.
I can't hear what he's saying. Nuts! Holy shit, oh my god.
That's a negative, northeast where I'm standing.
Shit. I can't have anybody talking in it right now. I need to focus. Wow, 40.4 miles, 40.5 miles, 8,600 feet. Taking a gamble, flying into the back of the San Gabriel Mountains here. Getting drilled. Better not not go any farther. I need to get out of here. Oh man, that was not smart. Really dumb move. What's going on? I can't tell what the wind is doing up here. Okay. Don't know what that reservoir is up ahead of me. Lake Palmdale looks like it's about 12 miles away. Some VG going. Okay, we're at 2.5. Maybe if we just fly down this this river, this dry wash, maybe it'll trigger something. Really, gotta stop doing this like daydream sightseeing flying. It's getting me into trouble. Out over that dry lake in the desert, and I'm just getting flushed. 700 down, 800 down, 7,800 feet, 42 miles an hour. We are going into the wind, so I need to get on the next slope somehow. Okay, 3 on the VG. Okay, hopefully we can get out of here in one piece. What's going on there? Save the battery. Okay, is we running? Okay, 6,800 feet. I just made a terrible mistake. Flew into deep into this range and just flushed in, flushed out. Now I got a headwind. I'm heading for this reservoir at the bottom of a wash. I am 42.3 miles from Crestline launch on the north side of the San Gabriel Mountains. Hopefully I can get onto this peak 3 miles ahead of me. Should trigger something good if I can get on that, either the peak or the spine leading into it. I'm really hating this harness today. I don't like this rigging system at all. I'd rather be in a cocoon. Really sickening feeling. Okay, I better save my battery. Okay, we found a little bit of a lift over this river wash on the spines to the east side of it. See if I can get over onto what I think will be a good trigger. 6,300 feet. These are not thermal columns, they're just like little waves in the air, little bubbles. There's nothing you can really circle in, it's just kind of like plod around and take a dip here and a dip there. Alright, well, 43.7 miles ain't bad, that's 10 miles farther than yesterday. I might even make it a little farther than that. Okay, off we go. Alright, rebar Jan is
44 miles, wind still the same.
Rebar Jan is even with me, 44.4 miles to Tees over Highway 138 at 4,000 at 6,900. Just kind of scratching my way up here. I hope Dan has a low save and gets up ahead of me and helps me get on my way. I'm not doing that good today. Alright, we're getting a little bit of something on that spine past Lake Los Angeles. 7,100 feet, 45.6 miles. Flying, fully seated, Got about 20 minutes of battery life left. Haze Dome and convergence line still out there. I'm still humiliated. Anyway, life goes on. Alright, it's 3:02 p.m. I've been in the air 2 hours, 55 minutes. 6,000 feet and sinking fast. I'm trying to make it to Lake Palmdale, 46.8 miles out. Alex DeGarant has landed and gave Greg Carey, our driver, his GPS coordinates. And I don't think I'm going to be going very far from here. I'm just getting flushed, and I don't know where I'm gonna. Well, there's areas to land, but there's high tension wire towers everywhere you look. It's rather frightening. Let's give you a look out to the west. There's power grid out there, so I'm just trying to get out of here and at least find some good thermal triggers. There's a parking lot by Lake Los Angeles, a park and ride, and it's got a really large, pretty low weed field. The weeds are pretty short. Right now, if I don't find lift, I am not going to make it. So, oh, oh. Maybe this may be one. $5,500 feet. Just behind the power lines. Harness is unzipped so I can bend my knees. One thing that just terrifies me is that sensation of being stuck in this harness with my knees locked straight and then getting smacked with turbulence, and I can't pull my knees up to get my weight forward without having to stuff the bar. And you combine all that, and it's just a sickening feeling. It's nothing wrong with the harness. It's the problem with single suspension harnesses, especially ones that are balanced to drop you on your face so you go streamlined for your final glide. But so that having a nose-heavy harness, that is my price to pay. My camera's kind of cockeyed there. Oh! So if I can just bend my knees, I just feel so much better. So I should have had the harness unzipped earlier in the flight when it just started freaking out. Okay, 6,100 feet, climbing at 400 and something. So we're doing good. We're doing good. And we need to check our battery. And there's still 15 minutes worth. Alrighty, it is 3:08 p.m. We're 3 hours and 1 minute in the air. 7,100 feet. 47.5 miles. Okay, we've got Lake Palmdale on an easy glide. I've got full VG on. My harness is still unzipped. It's a pretty warm day. There's some lift over the high tension wires. Point the camera down. Don't know if they're going to show up at this resolution. But there they are, for whatever it's worth. There's the power plant or power grid over there. Let's get our VG off. Going up. Okay, down to quarter. Alright, well, we're climbing a little tiny bit, and let's save our battery. Alright, there it is, the A13 freeway in England that Jaw Wobble sings about. No, that's the Antelope Valley Freeway, Highway 14. And we're trying to cross this gap. And get over to 10 High Mountain, which is the name of the mountain where Avenue S launch point is. We've got Lake Palmdale with its one giant windmill off to my right. You can see the park and ride from here. I should be able to glide out to the park and ride. Getting flushed 5 and 600 down, and it's getting pretty frisky 700 down. Glide angles 5 to 1, 800 down. Looks like we got a headwind. This could be where I want to turn around. I need to get to 10 High Mountain. There's a transmitter tower right up ahead that is a massive thermal trigger on days like this. Last time I flew this route, I think I got to 12 grand on the transmitter tower east of 10 High Mountain. So let's save our battery. Let's take another look at 14 freeway. Follow that to Silmar, not at this altitude. I'd have to get to like 11 grand to safely make it without having to land in Sand Canyon or something. Alright. Here it is, the Avenue S launch point transmitter tower. And we're passing Lake Palmdale. We've crossed Highway 14. And I'm praying that I can get over the transmitter tower and bench up. We're 50.9 miles out, almost 51. If I was insane, I'd turn around and try to break Bruce's out and back record. Let's see if I can get up on this first. I'm getting flushed 7, 8, 900 down, just flush. 46 mile an hour, so we have a bit of a tailwind here. Here it comes. Last time I was here, it just went off like a rocket, so let's see what happens. 51.3 miles. Okay, here we go. I'm actually sitting up right now. My neck hurts. Got a little thermal. Let's see what's going on. Half EG, 5,000 feet. Alright, let's head for the Avenue S launch point, which is right down here. It's that smooth area. It's a smooth area with the bushes kind of bisecting it. What's going on? It's Dan. What's going on, Dan? Transmit, would you, please? Okay, I didn't get anything there. So now I'm just getting trashed. Got a tailwind. Oh no. What's going on? Let's get out of here. Let's get out. Let's get out. Get out. Get out. Let's get out. Let's go. Let's go for the flats. Radio off. I can't handle that. Alright, I don't know what's going on with these conditions. Okay, so the house thermal's in an odd spot today. No wonder I had that tailwind. It was thermal suck, I guess. I'll be more confident if I hit like 8 grand. I'm at 5,091 feet, 51.8 miles out, 3:16 p.m., 3 hours, 10 minutes air time. What else? That's it. Battery off. Alright, 5,800 feet, sinking at 600 feet a minute. But we've got a big tailwind here, and so this ridge ought to be working. I'm going to assume I'm coming in under the thermal falls, and I hope I'm right. Heading out east to west, sorry, towards Avenue L. Still getting drilled. Let's go all the way to the spine. Make sure we got enough room to clear the power blind. So radio off. Mute, radio mute. It's not off, it's just muted. Alright, now we're closer to zero sync. I'll go over the back here and Slowly work my way to Sylmar. It's 20 miles to Kegel landing zone, 52.8 miles from Crestline launch, and that's it. I gotta go off and focus. Stop talking anyway. Feet, and we're behind all kinds of high tension wires. That feels good. Oops, that doesn't feel right. Hopefully we can work this. So far we actually haven't gained anything. We lose as much as we gain every time we turn. Maybe something's going to turn on. Oh, maybe I should have stayed at the towers. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, people. Let's see, there's a point up ahead. Might be a better thermal source than the one I was on. EG going, 1/2, right. Okay, hopefully this is gonna turn on here. 5600 even. I'm sitting straight up, my knees bent, trying to rest my neck. What? Oh, there's a bird right there. Looks like a raven. That's guaranteed trouble. Ravens will screw you every time. Wow. Wow. Okay. That is the first bird I've seen this whole flight. Alright, let's get out in front. Let's see where it's going. This might be better off. Get this little merge here. 3.4 miles. Right. Now it's starting to work. VG half, VG quarter. Alright, 700 foot a minute climb, 600. We're at 6,500 feet now, going up at 610. That thermal I wanted, or expected to find by the transmitter, is actually located here, about 3 miles, 2.5 or 3 miles west. And let's see what's going on. We're not moving. There's no wind. So if we can get super stinking high, I might be able to push to Fraser Park. Alright, well, that's that. 6,900 feet, climbing at 400. Check back in a minute. There's a Mylar balloon down there. We're climbing through 8,400, climbing at 600 feet a minute. another balloon right over there. Balloon, there. 8,700 feet. You know, let's see what the wind is doing to velocity's 9 and direction is due east. So the wind is due east at 9 miles an hour, so I'm just going to keep going. Haven't heard from Dan lately, not in the last 90 seconds, and I don't see him. I really am bad. Vision's okay. Alright, 9100, and battery's dying. I'm still going up. 9,800 feet is approaching. There it goes. Climbing at 480. We're 53.7 miles out. We are west of Avenue S launch point over Palmdale, and the wind is out of the northeast at about 9 miles an hour. I think there may be a convergence line where I am. Now my toes are getting cold. Zip up the harness, and line in. There comes 10 grand. Boom, there it goes. Okay, I'm just going to keep pushing into the Antelope Valley as I top out. Alright, Silmar's 21 miles back that way. I had enough altitude to glide there. Actually, I should have gone to Silmar and then try to fly back to Crestline on the front range. I'm probably being an idiot, so I still see a convergence line out there, but marine air is filling in, so I need to get out over the valley and get to Neenok, if I can remember where it is. There's usually some really good activity in that area. We were just Alright, 8,600 feet, 55.7 miles out. Silmar is back that way, 21.5 miles.
Yeah, baby! Woo! 88 miles! Great landing! 5 hours, 2 minutes. 3,200 feet by Quail Lake. Goodbye.